If you are searching for the best gaming PC on Amazon, then you came to the right place. I will show you the best pre-built PC from Amazon for every budget and resolution, including 1080p, 1440p and 4K. So if you're looking for a PC that's already built, will fit your budget and needs, and it's reliable from Amazon, then stay to see which one is the perfect one for you. All the links to these gaming PCs will be down below in the video description with the latest pricing and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first PC, we have the iBuy Power Scale Orange gaming system. This one is the cheapest one on the list for under $1,000 and it's going to be perfect for 1080p resolution gaming, high to ultra settings in any type of game. Inside of this system, you get a Ryzen 7 processor alongside an Nvidia RTX 4060 graphics card. So as I said before, you will be able to play games at 1080p high to ultra settings without any issues, and you can expect well over 80 FPS on average in high demanding games, high to ultra settings. And then if you want to play easy to run games like Valorant or Fortnite, you can expect well over 240 plus FPS at 1080p competitive settings. Now, there are some games that are easier to run than others. So in Valorant, you may expect higher frame rates that you can expect in Fortnite or CS2. However, this system is amazing in terms of gaming performance at 1080p, and the pricing is very decent at around $800. With the next one, we have the best value system from Amazon, in my opinion. This is the MXZ gaming PC, and it has a Ryzen 5 7500F processor alongside the RX 7700 XT graphics card. Now, this combo will allow you to play games at 1440p high to ultra settings with no issues. In fact, you can expect over 80 FPS on average at 1440p high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. So this is a very strong gaming PC for 1440p resolution, and of course if you want to play at 1080p you can expect higher frame rates. So that being said, you can either play at 1080p very high FPS or 1440p high to ultra settings and a very solid gaming performance. Also, when it comes to esports games like Fortnite or Valorant or CS2, you can expect 240 plus FPS on average at 1440p competitive settings or 300 plus FPS at 1080p. And the price for this system is under $1,200. That's why, in my opinion, is the best value gaming PC on Amazon at the moment. If you want a high-end gaming system for under $2,000, then the next one will be perfect for you in this Skytech Kronos gaming PC. This one has one of the best graphics cards in the entire market in the RX 9070 XT, which by the way is the fastest graphics card from AMD and will allow you to play any game that you want at 1440p, and you can also play at 4K high to ultra settings without any issues. At 1440p you can expect well over 130 FPS on average when it comes to high to ultra settings in high demanding games, and around 80 FPS when it comes to 4K resolution high to ultra settings, which is an insane level of gaming performance. So whether you have a 4K 1440p or 1080p monitor, you will be more than happy with the level of performance from this system. And here you also get a Ryzen 7 7700, which is an 8-core processor that's amazing for gaming, streaming, productivity work and content creation. Not only that, but here you get 2TB of SSD, which is a bunch of storage to install your games or programs, and then you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, which means that the level of streaming and content creation performance is going to be amazing, not only because of the processor but also because of the memory. The price right now is around $1,900, and I would strongly recommend you buying now if you have the budget to, because I expect these gaming PCs to go up because of the new tariffs. Now, if you have more money to spend and you want to go with the latest from Nvidia, I recommend you getting the next system from AVS, which has the Nvidia RTX 5070 Ti. This graphics card is going to be super fast for 1440p and 4K resolution gaming, and here you get an Intel Core Ultra 7 processor, which is going to be amazing when it comes to content creation, productivity work and gaming. So if you're searching for a gaming PC that can do it all and more than just gaming, this PC right here will be ideal, because the RTX 5070 Ti is also amazing when it comes to content creation and productivity work, and on top of that you get a very strong level of gaming performance with ray tracing enabled, and you get DLSS, which is the upscaler from Nvidia, and in my opinion it's the best upscaling technology. So if you're playing at 4K ultra settings, you can turn on DLSS and achieve a smoother performance. Here you also get 2TB of SSD, so plenty of storage, and 32 gigs of DDR5. The total price by the time of filming is around 2300 USD. Maybe when you're watching this video, the price is higher or it might be lower, so I highly recommend you checking the latest pricing and availability from the links down in the video description. Then, if you're looking for a high-end 4K Ultra system, I recommend you getting the next one on the list, which is the Skytech King 95. Here you get the Nvidia RTX 5080. Now, the 5080 is one of the best graphics cards in the entire market, and this graphics card is amazing, especially when it comes to 4K resolution, where you will be able to average over 90 FPS without any upscaling technology, 4K high to ultra settings in high demanding games. So if you turn on DLSS in some of these games, you will be averaging well over 90 FPS. And then if you want to play esports games, here you get a Ryzen 7 7700X, which is an amazing CPU for gaming. So you will be averaging over 300 FPS competitive settings at 4K or 1440p resolution in esports games. So feel free to go with a 360Hz 1440p or 4K monitor. Now, if you have a 1440p monitor, this PC is amazing for the future because the RTX 5080 is very fast for 1440p right now, but it's also future-proof when it comes to 1440p resolution. Just like the other systems, here you get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory and 2 TB of SSD, which is plenty of storage. I really like the aesthetics of this system, and it's also amazing when it comes to content creation and productivity work, and the price for this PC by the time of filming is around 2700 USD. So quite expensive, but if you have the budget to buy it and you want a really high-end 4K system, this is going to be the right one for you. And then if you just want the best of the best, you don't care about the price, you just want the fastest PC that you can get, I recommend you getting the next one on the list, which is the Prism 4 gaming PC with a Ryzen 7 7800X3D, which is one of the fastest CPUs for gaming in the entire market, alongside the Nvidia RTX 5090, which is the fastest graphics card in the entire market. Now, if you didn't know by now, the RTX 5090 will be able to average the highest FPS in any resolution, and if you play at 4K high to ultra settings in high demanding games, you can expect well over 130 FPS, which is an insane number considering we are talking about high demanding titles. Of course, if you want to play esports games, you can max out any monitor refresh rate, so feel free to go with a 4K 480Hz or 1440p 480Hz monitor, or of course 1080p 540Hz. But if you buy this system, I highly recommend you having a 4K monitor or at least a 1440p one. And of course, since this system is one of the fastest gaming PCs on Amazon, it will be one of the most expensive ones at around 4800 USD. Very expensive, but again, if you don't care about the money, you just want the fastest PC that you can get right now from Amazon, this is going to be the right one for you. And if you don't care about money and you want one that's better for content creation, for example, well, you will have a bonus PC down in the video description that's better, but it is going to be more expensive. However, if you're a professional content creator, that one might be a better investment. And if you need personal PC help, you can find that down in the video description. That's going to be the top link. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.